hear me and my urgency here. We have a situation where the truth doesn't seem to matter anymore, and it doesn't matter to about half of our fellow countrymen. The truth is very clear on what's going on. You look at the facts. Benghazi, the truth doesn't seem to matter, and that is because the media and our education system, those are the two things that have to be taken on. I have told you over and over again that I am there's no outside investors in my company. I don't want partners. I'm not looking for partners. I have really good partners in my business, but I am the only shareholder, and that's the way it's going to. I'm the only vote that matters. And right or wrong, that's just the way it is. We've done pretty well for ourselves. We're a company that is now worth, I don't even know what the Blaze is worth now, but it's in the hundreds of millions. And we've done pretty well for ourselves so far. And we don't owe a man a dime. There's no debt. Last night, I realized as I sat with the lieutenant colonel, as I sat with General Boykin, as I sat with Jim Garrity and the guys from Freedom Works and David Barton, Professor Glertner from Yale, and we talked about the trouble that the country is in, and we're out of time. And Professor Glertner said, education, man, education. If we don't get education, and I mean right now, it doesn't work. We've already lost the 18 to 29-year-old generation. It's over for them. They already are embracing socialism, and if we don't get the younger and we don't shore up the truth, we're in real trouble. So I am going to open up, and I'm probably speaking to maybe two people here, but I want you to know that in the next couple of days, I'm going to show you some things on television because I'm going to open up investment in the Blaze. This is not your typical investment opportunity. You will have to have 100% faith in what we're doing because if you're an investor in the company, you're not going to have a vote. And that's just the way it is. But you're going to be part of a company that is dedicated to returning the country to what God and the founders intended it to be. We're only going to offer a couple of individuals the opportunity to invest. And I if that happens to be you, if you happen to be a person, believe me, you might as well invest that money because you're going to lose it in taxes very soon. But the time to act is now. Now, that's what I'm doing. And I'll give you more information on those things and ways for you to get involved because I'm also moving, coming in March, I'm moving to help your small business in a dramatic fashion. And this is something that we've been working on now for the last couple of years. But we're really, I think, ready to change the paradigm. And I'm sorry to be cryptic with you, but quite honestly, I've said this off air several times. When people that are as smart as Rupert Murdoch watch us in March, they're going to say, good God Almighty. There's only going to be a handful that really understand and see the writing on the wall. But the writing on the wall is coming. I just got to make it there. And this is something that will greatly benefit you if you're in a small business. We're going to change everything. If you want to be in on changing everything, you just keep it where it is. And we'll help you. You help us. That's the way it works. Because united we stand, divided we fall. One thing we have to do is circle the wagons. We got to stop shooting at each other. We have to stop shooting at each other. You believe in the Constitution? And I don't mean, hey, we all believe in the Constitution, but there are things that we all have to do, and we know that. We just got to do some things. No. You believe in the Constitution, period. Constitution now and forever. If you're there, you're in the right place. Now, what can you do? I want you to understand this. Inflation is coming. The fiscal cliff is coming. The dollar fell last night on the news. Your taxes are going up. Your health care costs are going up. Your religion is going to come under attack. Gas, coal, and energy is going to become more expensive. Do you remember that list we put out a few months ago of do these things? I will tell you, last week we purchased more farmland as a family. May I recommend if you have a chance to buy farmland, you buy farmland. If you live in the East, may I recommend get the hell out of the East. Have I said move to Oklahoma lately? I hear Oklahoma is nice this time of year and right on that riff-raffy border kind of Texas. You don't want to live in Texas. Oklahoma is nice. Find a place where you are surrounded by like-minded people, and the best way to find those people is you should probably look at the maps on how counties voted and get away as far as you can from where huge densities of people who are like, I just need FEMA to help me. If you have kids, it's time to tell them the truth. I'm going to get into this probably next week with you because I'm doing it with my kids. I told my wife as we were getting ready, I said, honey, everything is going to be fine, but it's time for the kids to grow up. They need to know what's coming, and they need work ethic, and they need it now. If you've been thinking, gee, I don't know about school, you better think about school. We're going to help you on that front. I don't know how exactly, but we're going to help you on that front. But get your kids away from the school that is indoctrinating them that socialism is okay. Preserve history in all the ways that you can. And that could mean just keep a diary. We'll have more on these things over the next couple of days. Let me go to the